Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your horror daddy, Carlos.
And I want to play a game.
I was a side character in this movie. Just want to put it out
I
there.
was the main character.
I know.
Carlos, this is our story.
We got bloodboarded.
We did together, but guess what?
We made it.
We made that shit, bro.
Oh, you went for the straight. Sorry
that I dapped you up.
Yeah.
That was a little... You were trying to sell that you were straight too hard.
Oh, sorry.
You were like, you did that.
Sorry.
But Carlos, what movie did we watch today?
So today we watched Saw X.
Saw X.
You know, back to the franchise, back to its roots, I guess. Yeah, Saw X. But before we talk about Saw X, I have a question for you.
What is that?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
So now we talk about the demons we fought this week. So did you fight any demons this week?
Honestly, I feel like I've been kind of good.
Right.
Like, surprisingly, no complaints.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, a chill week, nothing crazy. I mean, a lot of rain today, specifically.
I don't mind the rain.
Yeah.
That's a good day for me.
Yeah, but honestly, I've been good. I've been a good boy.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's always good to be good.
I paid some debt that I had, so that was good. Oh, yeah, I told you last week, my car battery died, but that's last week. No, everything's been good, actually.
That's good. It's always good to have a good week.
I know. Honestly, I'm trying to embrace it. And next week, I know it's going to be a good week, too, so.
For you.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry. But how was your week?
What
demons?
It was good, too. I would say my stomach demon is acting up. But, you know, hopefully it's for the better. Hopefully nothing bad.
No, I think you'll be okay. I'm sure you're going to be okay.
I better be okay. Just fucking nervous about it.
I know. It is pretty scary.
Yeah. So, but I won't get into too much detail about that. But yeah, other than that, I've been good. Okay, so this is what I wanted to bring up here on the podcast. Let's the news.
Oh, the news.
The news of the week. So, and it's not really horror, but it's my podcast. So Jurassic World Rebirth finally got some news.
Yeah.
With Scarlett Jo and Jonathan
Bailey.
Daddy Bailey.
Yeah, I get it. The Scarlett
If y'all haven't seen Bridgerton,
for
the plot.
Have you seen the TikTok tweet where it's the tweet where it's like Jonathan Bailey always stands next to an Asian woman or something like that, and it's like him with like different Asian women from Bridgerton or from whatever it had to be, and then with Scarlett Johansson because she did that movie. That
Anita?
one movie. No. Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, it's like that's a good meme. That fucking photo hasn't been out for a day, and there was already memes for it.
You know who he looks? He looks like the guy from Journey to Atlantis. Is it?
Wait, the one with the glasses?
Yeah. He
does kind of
like
look
the
like
main
him.
character. But here's a synopsis for it: Jurassic World Rebirth.
I did hear this.
5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, the planet's ecology. I hope I said
Ecologic?
Ecology. It's ecology.
Okay.
Yeah. Has proven largely inhospitable to dinosaurs. Those remaining exist in isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the one which they were once thrived. The three most colossal creatures within that tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. Now, this is why I'm getting a little mad. I'm still excited, but now I'm a little mad because you fucked up this last movie so bad that they said, let's cut the world thing out. They're not in the mainland, and let's put them in the tropical stuff because that's literally all it seems to be working out for everybody. Is we're stuck on an island, survive it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm only excited. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm here for side movies too.
That's true.
I'll consider this. I mean, it's continuing, but
you're considering it a side story.
It's a side story. It's like Jurassic Part 3,
where it's like it's technically in the main
third
timeline,
one, but it feels like a side movie that just whatever. So I'm only okay because it's the original writer of the first two movies, so that's already written in my book
Mm-hmm.
because I do like the first two movies. The director has done Rogue One. I don't know. I've never seen Rogue One.
Rogue One's pretty. I mean, it has its flaws, but like I enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters.
Right.
Sorry, we
Give
have
us
a new
1
guest.
second. You stay right there, sir. Please.
Please don't move. You just have to lift up the door.
Sorry, my
There we
dog
go.
knows how to open doors. Speaking of Velociraptors. So, and then, he did Godzilla 2014, which I also enjoyed.
Yeah, great one.
So he has pretty good movies under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I just find it funny that you guys can't think of anything else after Dominion now that the dinosaurs are loose, that you're just like, let's just include them back to like a biosphere.
Yeah.
Because I think this is all we can do.
Yeah, I know like you were one of those people that are very excited for like the dinosaurs taking over, and that's what Dominion was like advertised as.
That's
and
what
then
it felt like.
and we never fucking got
And then
that.
we got bugs. You know what I'll be mad? And then this feels like the same plot. It's just now they're like, oh, just to make sure it's not bugs. It's 3 colossal dinosaurs that have some DNA in them that can cure whatever.
Yeah. It feels like they kind of wrote themselves into like a corner with Dominion, and they're like, okay, how do we redo this?
It's like they don't want the world to end because it's like, what happens if the world ends? What else can you do with it?
Yeah.
Make them smarter? Make them talk? Like you can't. It's not gonna work.
It's like you would think that they would take notes from like Planet of the Apes, how those movies have been going on forever now.
And apparently the last one was really good.
Yeah, everyone loves those
I
movies.
haven't seen it.
And it's like you would think they would take notes of that because it's kind of like the same kind of concept. No, they're just like, now we're in an island with Chris Pratt going like that.
Well, Jonathan Bailey.
Jonathan Bailey, I guess.
Thank you.
Also, can we stop with the name actors like Scarlett Johansson? I don't know much about Jonathan Bailey.
He's not really. Yeah, I was gonna say,
but he's
not.
like in a big. I've seen him in a multiple things. So like, I'm like,
What is he?
can we get like non-name, like no unknown actors, put them in, and let's spend the money on like writers and all that? Because how much money you think Scarlett Jo's getting on this paycheck?
Well, I think Scarlett Jo's the one kind of bringing people to this movie
exactly.
as well.
Yeah, but Jurassic Park alone,
And Jonathan Bailey's bringing all the gays and all the women. Yeah, it's just Bridgerton.
Okay, so okay, fine.
Like
I
a lot
feel
of
like
a lot
I've seen him
of a
in
lot of the
other
fans say
stuff.
his name and they're like, I don't know who that is.
Huh.
If you're not a girly or a gay, you're not gonna know who that
I
is.
guess I do have a girly and a gay in my life.
Exactly. That's why you think you know him.
Oh, maybe that's why. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's kind of cool. Actually,
I
I
don't
kind of
know
like
that.
him.
You see?
But my thing is, okay, fine. Jonathan Bailey, that's fine. I don't really have an issue. It's just more like, I know Scarlett Johansson, they probably were like, hey, she's a big actress, but like, how much are they paying her? And then it's like, then wasting all that money. Not, I guess not wasting because she's great, but it's also like, you could put that on like the
You know what's
writers,
also
on the
really-
CG, on.
Well, you know what's also scary? This movie kind of moving really fast.
I feel like it was just announced, and then it's like, oh, this movie's out. It's like
next year, yeah.
it's like a little fast.
I honestly think they already had plans after Dominion. They just don't want to say it. They were kind of waiting to see the reception of it, and then if obviously it didn't work out, so they're like, okay, so let's do this plan B1.
Well, and then after Dominion, we had the strike, so it's like a lot happened in between.
They must have had the script already.
They must have. I mean, again, we don't know. If they try to continue it, I know a lot of people's complaint is also like they want to have it more like the original, which people are happy because I know the screenwriter
right
is from the original movie.
Well, they're considering this a new era,
Yeah,
but it's called Rebirth because it's like they're trying to go back to the roots of, I guess,
of
the
the
originals.
yeah,
Which I'm fine
I get
with.
it.
Just don't advertise it as one thing and then give me bugs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if they do the world, the taking over at least the United States, just take over the United States.
Well, it's like, okay, so the dinosaurs can't live in... It's so stupid that they can't live in certain systems. And it's like, okay, you think you slick writing that. I don't believe it, but okay, you don't want them in the world. That's fine.
I get it.
I'm going to be honest. What's the most tropical place in the United States? Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
They're here.
They're here. You know, Spinosaurus would be down in here.
And that's my other question. What are the 3 colossals? You bet you...
A T-Rex is going to be one of them,
Oh,
obviously.
that's fine. That's fine. But bring something that's like people have been wanting back to. Don't just
it's always like the same dinosaurs. It's true.
I think a Spino will come back.
I would love
people
it.
have been asking for it.
Yes, please. I thought we were gonna get one in Dominion.
If we're gonna get a T-Rex, because if we don't,
Yeah.
there's those fans that are gonna riot.
It's gonna be Rexy.
No, that's where I'm gonna draw the line. She's fine.
Yeah, I think
she's somewhere in Italy in that biosphere, living her best life. She's being demurred. She's being mindful. She's happy.
Yeah,
she will die an old lady.
She is beautiful.
Thank you. And then the other one, I don't know. I'm assuming there's gonna be predators. All 3 colossal predators.
There has to be.
Unless it's a long neck, but they're saying 3 colossal. They're making it seem like it's going to be 3 big predators. There's probably going to be a big fight at the end. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I know that I think they're supposed to be stuck with like a family that got stuck in the island or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
InGen is also in on it, which is the company.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, obviously we're going to go watch it. I mean,
of course, on IMAX.
But they definitely need to. If they're gonna do a trilogy, they need to have this already written and already like have a plan.
Jonathan Bailey's in Wicked. The new one.
Wicked.
That's why.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not out yet.
That's Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is that the demon you fought this week?
Yeah, because I'm like. Obviously, I'm excited.
It's not what you expected.
No.
Yeah.
Let the humans die off. Fuck it. What the fuck are we doing? But whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm excited until I get disappointed.
That you're gonna get excited. You're gonna watch that movie come out of the theater, being like, "Wow, that is great." We're gonna make an episode of that podcast of you being like, "Wow, that is fucking awesome." Then you're gonna watch it next week and be like, I kind of don't like this movie.
I hope that's not the case.
Well, we'll see. Well, guys, if you fought any demons this week, leave it in the comments down below.
Yes, please. We want to know your stories.
But besides our demons, let's go fight fucking John Kramer's morality.
Yeah, so Saw X, directed by Kevin Grutert, written by
Groot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Written by Peter Goldfinger and Josh Stolberg. You did have a Goldfinger on this script. Budget was $13 million and made $111.8 million. Now the taglines for Saw X: witness the return of Jigsaw. Okay.
Wow.
And and then the 10th chapter cuts through time.
I guess because it cut through.
Fuck it, they're dumb. I hate both of them.
Well, it's like John Kramer is always like, I was keeping an eye on you with your sticky hands. It's like he's so quirky.
He's so quirky.
I'll go down to the cast. Obviously, we do have the icon himself, Tobin Bell as John Kramer, Shawnee Smith as Amanda Young. Okay, sorry, Sinov Makoti Lund. There's a symbol. It's
That's
like
Cecilia.
Yeah. Cecilia Peterson. She has like a symbol on her O.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if that cancels out.
I think she's Swedish.
Swedish.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Norwegian.
Sorry, yeah.
We got Stephen Brand as Parker Sears and not the store. We got Renata Vaca as Gabriela.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Okamoto as Diego. Okamoto. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's Japanese Mexican. Shit, that's sick.
That's cool.
Octavio Hinojosa Martinez as Mateo. Paulette Hernandez as Valentina. And we got George Briseño as Carlos himself.
Is it George or Jorge?
Oh, Jorge, sorry.
Okay.
Jorge, wow. I said it in American.
Yeah.
I said it in American. And that's basically the main people we follow through the movie.
So, Cecilia's, like, Sin, I'm going to, what's her name? Sorry. Sin. I'm going to call her Sin. Yeah. Despite having worked in the horror genre prior to her involvement in this film, she reportedly suffered from nightmares after reading the script. She underwent several sleep studies and considered dropping out of the project after costs from treatment skyrocketing.
Wow.
However, after meeting with actor Tobin Bell and feeling inspired by his dedication,
He put her on a trap.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. And dedication and method acting techniques to become Jigsaw, she decided to stay in the film.
Okay.
And honestly, as much as I hate her, she did her job right because I fucking hate her.
Oh yeah. If the script said, yes, Cecilia, you're not gonna like this bitch, they did a fucking good job.
Yep, they sure did.
I'm sorry, that soundbite just sounds so great. Get that bitch.
This is the first film in the series to not feature police investigating a murder.
That's true. There's a detective, but yeah,
not really. Right, exactly.
For like a second.
Right. And then in the film, John uses the email address kramerjohn994@gmail.com to send an email to Cecilia. This email address works. And viewers can send emails to this address. They will receive a reply stating that John is away, but will reply when he becomes available again.
So you think you'll do it for promotional? Yo, wait, let me send an email through the Horror Podcast. I wonder
if the new one gets announced, you'll start getting emails back from him.
I'm gonna do it for the Horror Daddies Podcast, so that way I can, sponsorship or something.
That's true. That's true.
I'll send them the episode.
This is the longest film in the series.
Yes.
And it's also the best reviewed film in the series with an 80%.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this movie, it rules. This movie is pretty awesome.
And the first one to take place out of the U.S.
Oh, yeah, the yellow filter. We're in Mexico, baby. I mean, that's just Hollywood.
It's the fourth one not to open with a trap.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's all I have for you.
Oh,
yep.
Damn.
Yep. Oh, and I think it's considered the first one for Tobin Bell to be the protagonist.
It's true because we don't follow him really at all.
Ever.
In the first one, we don't even see him until the end.
Right.
And then the second one, we technically kind of do, but he's the antagonist. The protagonist is the cop. And then in the third one, he's just fucking chilling.
Yeah, that's true. We don't really never follow him.
The third one is mostly Amanda's movie.
Yeah.
So.
So other than that, what are your thoughts?
I love this movie. Okay. This movie, I remember we sat down and watched it together as a big family.
Yeah, we sure did.
And I was loving it. This movie mixes the original, at least the original quadrilogy, and modernizes it. It keeps the aesthetic choices, the colors of this film, they're beautiful. The characters are great, and we also feel really bad for Kramer. And it makes me even watching it today. I was like, oh man, it makes me feel bad for him for Saw 3, which it's really sad. And we already kind of his whole, what makes him so unique is that you kind of agree with his ideology.
Yeah.
So it's seeing how they fuck him over and how everything he goes through in this movie alone. It's it's really sad, and it's really cool that they actually get to humanize him. We actually get to humanize him.
Yeah.
But I think everyone kills it. The gore, the acting, the traps, they're so cool, so sick, and it just ends. Even though there's gonna be a sequel,
right? We
don't need it, but
it ends with such an ending.
And it's it easily can go to the third one, or it's second one, right?
This 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, it goes to the second one smooth, it can totally do that. So we'll see how the next one is, but I'm fine with just ending it here.
Right. I wonder if the next one, the second one, happened. So now it's between 2 and 3.
Yeah, there's what I'm
not much news. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know how much time
has passed or anything.
Right,
it doesn't. There's no information. The only thing is that Tobin Bell obviously is gonna be in it, and then the review at the end.
Right.
It's the person's gonna be there too. So I think he gets introduced in 3. So yeah, I mean he's pretty. It's gonna be how he gets started. I'm assuming.
Probably.
What did you think? Yeah.
I also loved it. I'll just say one thing. It's the only Saw movie I own.
That's true. That says a lot.
I don't own anything from this franchise. I looked in this room. I was like, oh shit, I really don't have anything.
Yeah.
Well, Billy kind of scares me, but
well, your man wants Billy.
He does, and that's fine. He can have him. But Jigsaw's not my go-to.
Yeah.
Never has been. I don't know what I've said in the previous episodes I have said.
I don't remember either.
But
I love the 1, 2, and 3. That's all. I love those.
Yeah,
movies.
I can fucks with the first 3. It's just that they're not. I just don't. They're.
it just eventually it just got so ridiculous, and it's like
Yeah.
a lot of people love those movies.
I did a marathon last year. I
Yeah.
think preparing for this one. But
Oh yeah.
But this one, I don't know. I just really, really liked it, and I ended up buying it. So it speaks there.
Yeah. Did you see Spiral? I haven't seen Spiral.
I had it on in the background. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. So no.
I wasn't getting into it.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that one. I saw Jigsaw
Also,
and it just
Chris Rock was kind of a weird choice for me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know comedic actors do tend to do serious roles,
That's fine.
which I was kind of like fine.
But when
I
I
don't
see
know.
him chasing a chicken through Beverly Hills.
don't.
So like
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, I just never got the chance to watch Spiral. Jigsaw was the one that I was excited because it was like kind of like we're bringing it back, and it's
Mhm.
like it was fine. It was kind of like it's still the dumb Jigsaw gory mess with like no story really, and then the
Mhm.
twist is like, oh look, the guy that looks like a villain is the villain.
And that's the thing. Like I feel like the franchise got so complicated for me. I feel like if you were going to watch a new one the next year, because these came out year after year, you
Mhm.
had to do a rewatch because
Every time.
at the ending of these movies always go, oh, this person was involved, but they were here this whole time over there.
Yep.
But then he was also involved with that old person over there.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I lost it. Like if you do a marathon, you'll get it. But if you stop and forget, you're gonna be lost.
Yeah, it's like eventually like we learn like Amanda actually was the one that kidnapped Adam. It's like
Mhm.
I don't remember that. Like, okay, I guess. And it's
Mhm.
like it keeps coming back and back and back, and it gets convoluted really easily.
Yeah, and I feel like this one just brought it back to very simple. One place. Everyone's already there together. There's no walking around, and the twist at the end of this movie is it's involved with this movie still. It's not like it's making you
Mhm.
think of the other ones.
Yep.
It's within this movie.
Yeah, like it doesn't go back in time. Like it goes back time within the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how the movie kind of like the movie ends with like a weird dissatisfaction, like in a good way, if I should say.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, we'll get there when we get there, but when when you're there and you see what happens like before the title card hits, you're like, this fucking bitch.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and it's like it just makes me excited. Like I
Right for the
even though it's fine, I'm excited for the next one.
yeah, me too. I can't wait to hear more about it.
Mhm.
But this one basically opens with John getting a CT scan because he has the brain cancer. He goes to group with a couple with a group of
It's like
people
a
for a
cancer
cancer
group.
support group.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we find out that he only has months left of life.
Yeah.
In this beginning of the movie.
Yeah, we meet this guy named Henry that he had advanced pancreatitis.
Yeah, he went to group with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran into him because I guess it's been a while.
Yeah, I guess a lot of time skips.
Yeah. And I guess Henry wasn't going to group because he was cured, according to
Mhm.
him. He kind of lets John know about this cure and who did it. So John does his Google searching. He finds this Dr. Peterson. He finds that his daughter can do it. So Cecilia. So he ends up emailing her. We kind of skipped over, but I just want to mention the first trap of this movie.
The first round, which I
So-
call the eye socket.
Which I kind of love the way they did this because it kind of brings you into his head and his imagination.
Mhm.
So he sees this nurse stealing from this patient, and he kind of then imagines the whole which is the poster,
Yeah.
the eye sockets, and then the fingers. And what you have to do is you have to turn a knob and break each finger,
Yeah.
or your eyes get sucked out.
Yeah.
Which honestly, fine, crank that shit.
Crank that shit all the way to the end. Boom. What's up, John Kramer?
Ah, they're all broken. And make it sound easier than what it is. John, if you listen it, I don't mean it.
But like the thing is also like he's going one by one. Like, duh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I wonder if I don't know if he could just really fast.
Yeah, I guess we never know.
I don't know.
I feel like I would.
I feel
try.
like, but you could though.
Yeah, if
don't
you can
know.
go all the way, I feel like you could just do it real fast.
That's what she
Maybe
said.
it glitches and it just like doesn't do anything.
Imagine.
John-
What if it's traps of water? That would be terrible.
he turns a knob, it doesn't work. John Kramer's like, oh fuck.
But,
He just shoots him in the head. It's like, nah, you're not leaving this one.
but it turns out just to be in his imagination. So you kind of get in his head like how he thinks about these traps of like to connect to the crime of the person. In a sense, yeah.
Because he's like sees his looks at him looking at the jewelry and then like grabbing it and then focuses on his hand.
The 5-finger discount. Yeah.
And it's also like he's leaving because he ends up leaving all the jewelry and then he leaves and he goes, good choice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this man just had fantasies about killing you.
Yeah.
Like you sat there and fantasized.
He had that perk, make your choice. So yeah, John does get the call from Cecilia, and she decides that she is gonna help him and treat him, but he has to go to Mexico to do this. Cut to yellow filter.
Yellow filter, baby. We're in Mexico. Well, he ends up with this taxi driver.
This is Diego.
And he's pretty much giving him, taking him to a specific location, but he gets trafficked in this moment. A bunch of masked men come out and with guns, and he's like, "What the fuck? What's your name, bitch?"
Let's just say the ones that make it because they have masks on.
Yeah, for real. He's like, "What's your name, bitch?" He's like, "John Kramer." "What's your name?" And then they take him. They say he's safe.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, this man's old. He could have had a heart attack real quick.
No, but he ain't scared of no bitch.
Yeah, that's
he imagines
true.
people dying.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they take him to the location that he was supposed to stay at. And we meet this.
We meet Gabriela.
Gabriela.
We kind of start meeting everyone slowly. So we meet Gabriela, then we meet Cecilia in person. We meet the people that are gonna work on him. We meet Carlos and his daddy, the caretaker. And then we meet, what are their names? Valentina,
Mateo. Valentina's like a nurse.
Supposed to,
like
nurse.
Nurses, and doctors.
Yeah. And Sears Parker, who just got surgery done on his neck.
Oh, why his last name first? Sears Parker. That sounds so professional. Wow.
Because also Parker's a fucking last name, so that's why I'm like, Parker Sears.
I guess that's true.
Parker. He has 2 last names.
That's weird. You can't trust that man.
No.
That's a fake name. Yeah. If I hadn't seen one.
He's the CEO of Sears, but the father of Peter Parker. It makes sense.
It makes sense. But apparently Sears Parker got some thyroid cancer.
Yeah.
And I do like this like little back and forth, even though it's fucking, And he goes, "Oh, I have thyroid cancer." And he goes, brain. And he goes, "Oh, you win."
Yeah.
It's like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it's showing them that they have this advanced science to cure cancer. And basically, it's the same surgery. All they do is this fluid that they put in, and it kind of treats it over time. And
not approved by the FDA.
Of course.
So, we kind of get a background story, which I don't know if this was from before. He is a civil engineer and an architect. I don't know if we know that.
We find that out. I don't remember which one, but we do find out because he owns that like giant store.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the factory, I should say, not store.
That's true. Cecilia does give him a lot of hope for this surgery, so he feels that he's in good hands. He feels that he's trusted. He does end up later that night helping Carlos with his bike, and he learns the word hala, which means pool. Spanish and English. But we understand each other.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, we didn't have to read the subtitles. I closed my eyes at that moment.
Okay, so for them it's Spanish and English. For this John and Carlos, like me and you, is straight and gay.
Straight. Hala, Bobby.
You mean put it?
This is the moment, Carlos, when we met.
Oh,
you were just 8 years old, and I was 87.
Okay, I was in cryo sleep.
But then this is where he gets his surgery.
He does get his surgery done, and we see that it looks real fucking legit.
He's looking at a monitor that's like looking at his shit. He sees the camera up, and it's like, wow, they're actually doing this surgery.
Yeah,
recording all the evidence.
Yeah,
and this motherfucker fades and wakes up in his bed.
The next morning, everything's fine. Cecilia comes in. She tells him to drink like this fluid twice a day, morning and night.
Yeah, bitch, tonic water. That should propel.
He gets some
but
paperwork.
she keeping it secret. And it's like, oh, don't take your bandage off. It helps with infection.
Yeah. So John goes on about his day. He's sketching little traps on his little notebook and stuff.
You know what we do? Girly things.
Yeah. The demure. He buys Gabriela some tequila, but he doesn't know where the house is located because obviously he was abducted and masked.
But he's smart.
He's smart because when he was at the house, he noticed like the mountain with the towers,
like the cell towers,
or whatever. And while he's sitting down doing his little sketches, he sees the same mountain with a cell tower, so he knows it's that way.
It's like, wow, this man is smart.
Yeah, you
and
can't.
He takes a taxi there.
It's like, I know where to go.
So he gets there and all the doors are empty, so he starts getting worried.
Because it looked like someone broke in at first. And you're like, okay,
Oh,
shit, these people got fucked. You know,
Yep.
they got money. So the gangs came and maybe fucked
The
them
traffickers,
up.
who knows?
Yeah.
And then he goes in, everything's been, well, not everything.
Joe-
Most of it has been cleaned out.
Joe moved everything.
Yep.
Because it's like the U box. It's a glass box. But yeah, these motherfuckers. Okay, at first I was like, oh, they scammed him.
What?
They scammed him.
They scammed him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I don't know. He told me it was like so much older. So he's like, oh, this poor old man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no.
But these motherfuckers dumb. Like, they left behind the YouTube tutorials of the brain surgery.
They had on.
They left behind the textbooks. Like, if y'all keep doing this to people, why would y'all leave all this shit evidence behind?
Just burn the place. Just burn the place down.
Or make sure to take it all.
Or unplug the YouTube.
Like Cecilia, you got motherfucking money. Hire some movers. What are we doing?
She needed to go. She's like, no.
I can see that. You know what? I think it might have been rushed. I mean, we're making fun of it because I think it's funny that they leave for him to find out they leave this stuff right because he needs to find out, right? I think it's just she rushed this because she knew who he was.
Yeah, because we later find out that she knows who it is. But I also think maybe because she knows that he's really smart and she's like, he's gonna get here soon, so we have to get the fuck out.
Exactly.
But this is where he looks at himself in the mirror because he's looking at the clip of the brain surgery that he was looking at that wasn't his brain, and when he takes off his bandage, he looks behind him. There's no wound. There's no mark. Nothing.
Did you catch? It was kind of like the first movie of him taking off the prosthetic, but it's like the bandage.
I can see that. Yeah, that's a nice throwback.
Yeah. And then later on, he also ends up getting actually brain surgery.
That's true. In the third one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Damn. Call this Romulus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Saw Romulus.
So later that night, he kind of starts abducting everyone slowly. He makes a phone call, and we don't know who it is yet, but he, slowly. So the first one is Mateo, the taxi driver, or Diego, the taxi driver.
Yeah.
He abducts him and puts him in a trap.
Yep.
This trap is, he puts bombs on your arms, like hooked into your arms.
Like your forearms.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you have like blades tied, like duct
your hands
taped.
are tied. So you have, you have Patrick hands from SpongeBob, basically.
Oh, yeah. You're Wolverine, but with one.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
And basically, it is just take those bombs off your skin and you live, I guess.
So he has to cut through them. And Diego ends up doing it.
Yeah, he actually goes through it.
Yeah.
In pain. This one is fucking gruesome.
This one's bad.
It looks insane.
Yeah, I would not be able to.
No. Well, he takes one out, and then he's like kind of weak with the second one because his arm's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he manages to make those bombs. Which, how the fuck he make these bombs? How long have he been here? That man efficient.
Or he bought them somewhere.
Can he?
I don't know. What if he met some gang members?
Is there? Oh, the traffickers are like, oh, it's John Kramer. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
But no, he makes it. Ain't John Kramer sticks to his word, puts a first aid kit. He's like, you're gonna be safe.
Yep. And he ends up snitching on everyone. We do later find out, which good for him. Then Valentina gets taken at the club. She's a sex worker. We do find that out. Yeah. And she does get abducted. Then Gabriela is a drug
grass
addict.
For ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Or ass for grass?
I guess, yeah.
Because it's like, does she?
No, she's not sex working. She's just a drug addict.
Oh, yeah.
Valentina's a sex worker.
And Mateo is the one that's...
Mateo's a veterinarian.
Yeah, and then she's giving meds to...
She's giving money to... Yeah, exactly. He's
okay.
Yeah, so he does a 2-for-1 here because they're both kind of in the same area.
That's a BOGO.
Yeah.
BOGO.
He takes... Mateo gets taken from the veterinary office, and then Gabriela gets taken out of a bathroom and like I guess across the street at the club. She made it to that club really fast.
But in this scene, I must say, for the writers, the most unrealistic thing about this damn movie is that this veterinarian was sweeping the floors.
Yeah, he would never.
There was no damn veterinarian that would do that.
I'd never seen one, and I can.
No, I've seen multiple.
Oh yeah,
a little too close, I would say.
But I never seen them sweep.
I've never seen them sweep.
Yeah.
And they're like, hell no, I don't know how to use that thing.
Yep.
So for all my
That's not part of my pay grade.
vet tech girlies, y'all know.
Yeah. Because the girlies left them sweeping. I was like, that would never happen.
That would never happen. Like they were like ACTs. They were like taking care of the animals in the back. And he's like, you fed them? All right, cool. I'm gonna just keep cleaning. Yeah, bullshit, doctor.
Exactly. So, the Gabriela also gets taken. Then Cecilia's home. We kind of in this scene we kind of do get that John paid her $250,000.
Damn.
Which that's a lot. That's a whole house.
And there was a bunch of people. So it was like, he was just one. That's a big ass paycheck.
Yeah.
And basically, they're just planning their trip. They're going to leave. And she's already scamming someone else on the phone.
Exactly.
And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm not an angel. Like, I'm here to save you. So she's trying to go to another country, but she hears a noise.
And she has cameras everywhere.
Yeah. So
she rich.
Yeah, she got money. You didn't see the glass house?
Yeah,
That's an old movie.
It's 13 Ghosts.
Ooh, 13 Ghosts. Anyways, but she sees like someone standing on her rooftop and it's moving, and she throws like a rock or something, right?
Yeah, it's like a break. Break through the window.
Just to scare her.
Yeah, Cecilia gets abducted by 2 pigs, and then it's revealed it's Amanda. Amanda.
Mommy's back, baby.
Yeah, she is looking older.
Even though
it's in the past.
With the Scream 3 bangs. Looking like Courtney Cox
and the goofy
Scream
pig
3.
looking mask.
Oh yeah, the horrible Spirit Halloween mask.
Yeah. And then also John Kramer.
He drugs her.
Yeah, he drugs her. So then they all wake up and they're back at this warehouse. Everyone's begging for their lives, but we find out that 34 people have been scammed throughout 8 years and have been $8 million that Cecilia has gotten from all these 34 people, and they've all already passed away.
Yep. Because they're all here. Like, that is so horrific that like they're scamming these people, making them think that they're healed, and then they're going about their lives with their family and them just dropping dead.
And also, like, these people are dying and their families are basically staying broke because these people put all their money into this.
Yeah, because they're thinking like, oh, I'm more time with my family.
All the fucking kids that they fucked over.
Jesus Christ!
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's so dark. But I love that this moment that they're all tied screaming for help, and John Kramer's like, roasted.
Yep.
Like,
it's like now it's like who has the morals now?
Yeah.
Them or him?
You're not a boss ass bitch.
Nope. Not Cecilia.
She kind of is though. Yeah. That's the unfortunate part. But basically, we're gonna go down the traps.
Yeah.
And we go to our first trap,
which is Valentina.
Which I call the thick thighs save lives.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you. John Kramer, baby.
Yes.
It didn't save it this time.
But
it was actually a hindrance.
Yeah. But she has to cut her thigh with a Jigglypuff saw.
Jigglypuff saw?
Yeah, it's called the Jiggly saw.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said, oh, look, it's Jigglypuff.
Oh, I was so like...
It was invented in Italy by some Dr. Jiggly. That's what John Kramer said. That's what John Kramer said.
He did say that.
So the Jigglypuff saw, she has to cut through her thigh, and then she has to stick this sucking needle thing in, and she has to take out bone marrow, and it has to weigh at least 3 ounces for her to be released. Mm-hmm. You have 5 pounds of bone marrow in your body, so she should be okay. And if she doesn't do it, her head gets cut off by another Jiggly saw.
And this one is so like, she kills it.
Oh, she does, and I can barely look. I can barely look. I'm gonna admit it. I can barely. Gore is not me.
Her. And it's true. It's like her fear, like her face full of fear, screaming and doing the hereditary, just back and forth. It is so fucking painful, and I love that it cuts every time we cut it. It's like progressively deeper into her body, but it's like
I can't look.
Your mind. It's weird how your mind fills in the gaps, and it just feels like she's just going through it in one cut. And it's so well done. And then she sticks the needle in her leg, and it's slowly just pouring out.
Yeah, and Cecilia is being the cheerleader here. She's being the cheerleader for everybody here.
You'll fucking die, bitch.
Yeah, fucking do it or you'll fucking die. And I'm like, bitch, you come here and do it.
Yeah, I thought you were the baddest bitch in this.
Yeah.
Like, Cecilia needs to shut the fuck up.
What if you put Cecilia through all of these traps?
Oh, that could have been a good one. But you know her ass would have made it out.
All of them.
She crazy. She crazy. And she has smaller thighs than her. Because you know that the girl, she Puerto Rican. She got the big thighs.
So she doesn't make it. Her body just flops after she dies.
The way this flops in her head, like the body goes one direction, the head goes the other one.
Cause heads roll. You know?
I'm not fucking dead. She fucking dead.
And yeah, she fucking dies.
It is insane.
So then after Valentina, we kind of get that Amanda's still learning from John. She doesn't know if she can live without him, and she can continue this without him. And he believes that she is ready to go, even though we later found out in the movie that she is not stable.
Hell no.
So Cecilia then takes Valentina's guts because the phone starts to ring, and it's Amanda's phone.
Yeah, and they have like a little trolley table in the center, and
I was like, I know they not that stupid. But then I was like,
Amanda's
Amanda
young.
might be stupid.
Yeah, because Amanda Young. Wow, I just said that. Yeah. Amanda's early in her career path.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, she maybe did a dumb mistake that's gonna cost them later.
Yeah, but also with John, like he pays attention to them.
John's smart.
Right. So they take her guts, Valentina's guts, and they kind of pull the trolley with it,
fucked up.
Which is really funny. And Cecilia makes a phone call, but quickly gets stopped after she says a few words in Norwegian. I think she says them, and they electrocute her. And then I think the next game is for Mateo.
Well, it was gonna go to Gabriela, but she keeps like crying to Amanda, and Amanda sees herself in Gabriela, basically going through the same thing that she went through, and she still has a soft spot for her.
Right.
So she kind of prolongs it and makes it to where Mateo is gonna attack her, and she like tases him. So then he's the next one because he's too dangerous.
And in between all this, Parker Sears shows up, or Sears Parker.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck you! You're a bunch of scammers."
Yeah, so he also find out about the scam.
We're like, "Oh shit!"
No, but he gets fucking beat up by Amanda. He gets tied up, and John is gonna make him watch what he's doing to be like, you see, I'm not killing them. They're making their own choices.
Yeah,
here.
he's like, I'm a good guy.
Yeah,
look,
he's like, I'm Chucky. Want to play?
Ignore this girl that got decapitated and her legs sawed off. Well, that's like not that wasn't me.
She did that to herself.
Exactly. She would have been faster.
Yeah. So
we go with our fourth draft of the movie.
Yep.
Brain surgery, where Mateo basically has to pick some of his skull, take it out, and grab some brain matter and put it on this iodized fucking liquid thing that's gonna dissolve the brain and shorten the circuit
to open the hatch to get the key to get out of that trap.
Yeah.
And we should say that the icon of the movie shows up to make his little cameo is Billy.
Oh yeah.
Billy shows up like, what's a good song for Billy? Because he shows up.
They see me rolling. They hating, patrolling, and trying to catch me riding dirty.
I was gonna say the Billie Eilish in Charlie CX song. You wanna guess?
Yeah.
The color of my underwear.
What is that?
Charlie likes boys, but I know it's just that she knows how to hit it. Anyways, yeah. So Billy shows up, I guess, for this. Which honestly, it's neat. He's a
mascot.
Yeah, he's the mascot of Saw.
Everyone thinks that's Jigsaw.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So he basically it happens. He like can't fucking do this.
He at least makes it to the point where he gets the brain piece in the thingy, but it's not enough time.
Yeah, because it just dissolves really slow.
Yeah, so his face gets air fried by like these Aztecan mask. I think it's the mask from remember the statue from earlier where he was giving him a tour.
Yeah, so he like makes it really nice. So I'm like, damn, John Kramer keeping it in theme. Like they're very, very forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now it's Gabriella's turn.
Yeah, because Gabriella, sorry, like they wanted to keep her alive. Like Amanda tries, but he's like, no, these people will say anything to stay alive, so you can't trust them. So
she gets levitated into the air.
Yep.
And by one hand and one leg.
And then there's like a blow dryer.
It's
it's like a heater. It's like a giant heater.
It's radiation. It's radiation.
It's radiation.
He said it. Yeah.
And it's like
because radiation can burn you if you keep it on. Yeah. So it basically turns on and it starts to burn her. So what she has to do is pretty much break herself out of those cuffs. She starts with the leg so she can swing away from it.
Well, she was gonna swing at her arm, and fucking Cecilia's like, "No, go for your leg first."
Shut the fuck up.
Now my question is, if she would have went for her, if she would have went for her arm first and fell to the ground, she would have been done.
She probably would have been done because when she does her leg, she moves to the side, but the machine moves with her.
It was it gonna move down if she went to the ground?
But
then she can just get up and start. She could do like the little Kim, you know.
That's true.
Like she could just run away from it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then she wouldn't have no broken legs.
So I wish we would. I wish we get an answer of like.
I wish she wouldn't have listened to fucking Cecilia.
Damn, you're right.
Like in my head, I'm like, but I'm gonna drop down.
I mean, there has to be a plan. There must have been a plan.
But unless the leg one, if she fell to the ground, it would have pulled her up again, and maybe she would have been upside down then.
I can see that happening, where it's like a lever, where it just, he I don't know, bro. No, it actually flips her upside down.
Okay, so let's just say that because I would have been. He made it for her to break both.
Yeah.
So I feel like if maybe the arm she would have fell, but then he would have probably lifted her up and she would have been upside down, which then would have been harder.
Yeah,
because she would have to like.
You're fighting against gravity too, and then I'm trying to think of any other way. Yeah, no, I think that. I mean, you would get hurt because if you would have, because if you do the top one and you fall, then you just have your leg one.
Yeah, but if he pulls you up and you don't break it in time, you're gonna fight.
How is he gonna pull you up?
Like from the leg.
Oh, like the leg and you're upside down. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I thought I was like, wait, his arm is loose. Yeah, I guess so.
No, because okay.
Or unless it starts reeling you back into a trap like a fucking crusher or some bullshit like that. Like where it's like
I knew
there's no backup.
She had to break both. Obviously, the smart choice would have been to break the arm because then you would have fell and not get burned. But I feel like he would have had a plan B for your leg.
Yeah, like it starts like reeling back, and it's like it's gonna trap you.
And maybe it will pull you up back to the sensor, or
yeah,
burner, whatever.
Let's just assume that he did have that.
Yep,
because Kramer is very smart.
Yes, he is. So, but Gabriella does both. She does make it out alive. She's good, but then
she's all burnt and shit.
Yep. But then Vine Boom, Parker's a villain.
Grabs the gun that they took from him and starts pointing at them and goes, "Where's Cecilia? Where's her keys?" And they kiss. So they are fucking causing premarital sex.
Those fucking straggots.
Can I say that, straggots?
I guess you're straight.
Feels wrong. And so yeah, they've been dating. They're hooking up.
Yeah.
And Cecilia is like, I don't give a fuck. I'ma live through this shit. And Kramer's like, this girl needs help. She made it out. She deserves to live. And he's like, oh, now you make all the rules. And he's like, oh, these are your friends or whatever. And he's like, oh, she's like, oh, really? And she fucking kills Gabriella right fucking then and there.
She pulls Joe Roberts. She's like, I don't have any friends.
It's like, yeah, if you kill him, yeah, you don't have friends.
But Amanda's pissed about this,
and she gets that Monday morning going to work scream. Just like that.
So John Kramer gets tied up by the neck. And then little Carlos, I show up playing my little soccer ball, and
it's like 10 o'clock at night, bro. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
I was like, why is this kid here? So
late.
So Cecilia's like, oh, you're gonna watch an innocent person die, and Amanda's like, I'm not innocent, and she's like, I wasn't talking about you, so mind your goddamn business.
He's like, yeah, with that hair.
Yeah. Stop! You're not being demure right now, Amanda. So
hey,
Amanda's
bitch,
never been demure.
That's true. So then they bring little Carlos in, and they tie him up too, and this is the bloodboarding.
Yep, the iconic scene. This scene is so fucking sad.
Yeah, so
they're both completely tied with like chains on their necks, and apparently there's like a fucking tank full of blood.
From where? Don't know.
But it's just pouring on their faces. Yeah. They're getting waterboarded, basically.
And, since John learned
we should
the
get
word
waterboarded.
John
I want to get waterboarded, like for a little bit, like not a lot, not to die, but like for my birthday, I'll be 30, so it's like waterboard me for like a couple seconds.
Okay. You heard it right here, folks.
Let's go.
So John does tell little Carlos, no holla, because that's what he learned in Spanish. Don't pull.
Viejo, cállate la boca.
Okay. That's crazy.
Bitch, me tell
That's what he wanted to say.
He did, but little Carlos is like, damn, I feel bad. Like, this man is old. So, he hollers.
He didn't hear the no. He
No.
would holla.
Yeah. So they start saving each other.
Oh,
They
so
start
sad.
pulling, but then it gets to the point where John doesn't let him pull back.
Yeah, and he's getting waterboarded and he's holding on, and
Yeah.
you see the kid like really trying to hold back.
But now here's the thing. This trap was for Cecilia.
Mm-hmm. Who was the other person?
Right.
I wonder who.
Like, John didn't know. Like, come on, y'all. So as this is happening, Cecilia and Sears Parker or Parker Sears go up to the little monitor room, and they get locked in, and gas starts to appear, and the theme song starts playing, y'all, and I start throwing it back. Like, I was here for that song.
Ooh, it's so hype. That theme.
I
is
know.
so
Every
good.
time a Saw movie that song comes on, shit's about to go down, and you just start twerking. Mm-hmm.
And we start going back in time from the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
Boom. Amanda actually did the phone call.
Yep.
Grabs her ass, looks at it. Oh, it's fucking this guy. He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? They fill the gun with. They take out all the powder.
Yeah.
So it's just fake guns because they try shooting and it doesn't work on the lock. What else did it happen?
I think Carlos was already in on it. Carlos knew what was gonna happen.
Damn, this kid, he is not old enough to be consenting about getting waterboarded.
But okay, so the way they did this was that I guess they had these plastic masks over him, and I don't know if Carlos was a stunt double or not. He looked a little bigger than the kid.
I think so. I don't think they would. That'd be crazy.
And if the parents consent, damn, that kid deserves a Oscar. But they had a mask and the blood just falls on them.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, poor little kid. It just felt like he was just part of the plan.
He was in the wrong time.
I know.
Because I feel like if that kid wasn't there, it would have been Amanda.
Because John tells Amanda, don't worry, the plan will work. And I'm like, so was little Carlos always going to show up?
Yeah, no, I think at that point it was kind of like a...
Like she was gonna put both of them in
it's
it.
Probably gonna be.
Yeah,
and they both probably had like a plan where it's like you pull a little bit, I pull a little bit, bitch, no water coming out because they pulling just enough.
Because even the
Amanda was like, I'm not innocent. Like she like kind of already knew she was gonna be in that.
Okay. So
I can see it in that way.
Carlos, poor kid. I hope John gave him some money.
He does.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah.
But they're trapped and there's a gas, and of course there's the iconic tape that basically they're gonna be out there. The smoke is gonna be eating at their skin, basically.
Yeah, and they have one little hole that they can stick their head out to be able to breathe, but only one of them can make it out alive.
Yeah, which is like going out to like the main room.
Yeah, and then everyone is able to get out of their shackles because they already know how to get out of those. So
yep, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And they get out and they're just looking and they're fighting with each other. Fighting for the hole, and I love the flashbacks because we cut to Parker Sears going, "I will die for you, baby."
Yeah,
and then Amanda being like, she gonna kill you, right?
Yep.
And then he didn't believe her.
Yep. So she kills him. She sticks her head out and she's able to breathe.
And he just dies.
And then John just looks at her and he just walks out.
And she fucking made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what I said. It feels so dissatisfying because it's like this fucking bitch made it.
Yeah.
Like I wanted her.
But I know
she
can't. She can't make it long.
I mean, unless
because now the questions are: where is she in the rest of the series? Is she lived through? Is she stayed alive?
We'll find out in the next movie. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in it. There's no way that they just completely forget.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way.
She becomes Jigsaw.
She becomes the missing piece of the jigsaw.
Miss Jigsaw.
Wow. Miss Jigsaw. But they walk into the yellow filter.
Yeah, and we fade into white. Saw X. What a beautiful ending.
It is a fantastic ending.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a cutscene.
Yep.
Not a cutscene, end credit scene. And we're back at the bathroom.
Yep.
From the first movie. And there's Henry from the cancer treatment.
Also in on it.
He was in on it. The scar in his stomach is not there anymore. He says, "Where's your scar?" And he's like, "Thank you so much for your work, detective." And boom, Hoffman.
He's like, "I'm a doctor." Oh, wait, wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
I'm a detective.
Hoffman from later in the series comes back, and they trap on him, and it spins in circles really crazy and fucking ends.
And this is the one trap that's like, no, you're gonna die.
John Kramer's like, if you don't say nothing, I don't say nothing. And
We'll let
Hoffman's
this-
like,
Yeah, we'll let this one slip. I know I give him an opportunity. He's not getting one.
and that's the movie.
That is Salt X.
Alrighty, so like we do with every episode,
Mm-hmm.
we go to Letterboxd and give this movie a rating and a review.
Yep.
Carlos, what is your rating and review?
So I gave it a 4.5.
Okay.
I would have gave this a 5. This would have been a perfect film for me. But here's my. Thank you. Here's my problem. My problem, and it's not the movie's fault, but it's just my personal opinion. It's a prequel, and I already know that in prequels, I kind of know how they're gonna end because we have usually sequels, and that kind of already tells me that no one's in danger.
I can agree. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
My counter argument is that this movie is not trying to do anything crazy. It's just giving us like a missing piece of the entire series, and I don't mind that. My thing is when it's like a character, like let's for example, The Orphan is
Perfect
one where
example.
it's the prequel is like, why is this movie even being made? I love that movie, but it's
I'm gonna go upstairs and fuck my husband. Yeah, it's amazing.
it is like, but it's like such a ridiculous like, why are we doing this? We know how what ends up happening in the first movie. It's just like it feels like a cash grab, and for me, this movie feels like it's like they're actually trying to do something within this short timeline that we don't have much. It just kind of skips over.
No, and I get that. It's just when you're putting John in his own traps and situations. Granted, we kind of know he's not gonna die, but like they're making it seem like he's in so much danger.
Yeah.
And Amanda's screaming, and I'm like, Amanda, girl, we already know he's fine.
Bitch, you already
Like,
did the last two movies.
Like if this was the sequel, then I'm like, oh damn, they gonna kill him. But it's not the sequel, and it's like, don't stop making it so dramatic. We already know the bloodborne. He's not gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's very true.
But anyway, that's just my gripe with prequels. But I said John went to Mexico, and this movie turned into an emotional, hardcore, gory telenovela, and I was here for it.
Okay, I love that. That's good. I gave this movie a 5. I love this movie. It was fantastic. Let me go to my review real quick. Sorry, I didn't change my review because I loved my review. Let me see. Right here. We watched it. When did we watch it? January 28th.
Earlier this year.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so I get a 5 out of 5, and I say Kramer in the USA, and it's just on a white old man emoji. Then Kramer in Mexico, it's the same old man emoji, but in yellow.
Because of the filter.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It just feels hotter.
They do it in every movie. Yeah.
It's such
every
a
movie that takes
stereotype.
place in Mexico.
Always, it's like a foreign country, hot.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yep. And if it's cold, blue.
So weird. Daddy of the movie.
John Kramer.
John Kramer's great. I'm gonna give it to Amanda.
Okay.
For me, Amanda always has my heart.
Okay.
Cecilia is a bad bitch though. I can't lie.
She is,
She's
but-
honorable mention.
She can get kicked in the face.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a compliment.
This movie. Do you know what this movie should be called? Saw. Match my freak. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
And John met that match.
Yeah. And then we find out Amanda's freak is unmatched.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh no, she doesn't make it. I was gonna say, imagine we get Cecilia and Amanda actually working together.
Nope.
That'd be pretty crazy. That'd be again a little intense.
And maybe that's why she goes haywire.
I want to know what happens in like.
I just want to know
I
what
don't
happens.
think Shawnee Smith's coming back, but like
Yeah.
I wish because in the third one she's like super unstable.
Yeah, I just want to know what's gonna happen to Cecilia. John let her get away, and John usually is like, "Well, if you live, you live. That's
yeah, like
fine."
whatever.
But because she kind of did play the game, but she also didn't get it as bad as everyone else got it, and she was the
No.
main villain of this procedure.
That's what I think.
She just got gassed.
I really hope she comes back. I at least from Letterboxd casting, it's only them, like the two, Hoffman and Tobin Bell. But if she comes back, that would be pretty intense. That'd be pretty insane to see like how, like what happens. Like if she goes after, or unless she's kind of like, I'm not gonna fuck with this old man.
Or she matches his freak and she is gonna fuck with him.
Yeah. She makes his cancer worse, and that's what happens in the third one.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying.
We'll see. I just hope that they don't complicate it, and then we're like, okay, well, the movie ruined.
Yeah, that's why I'm so scared for it. Best kill. We do have 6 traps technically.
Best. Okay. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna give it.
I'm gonna give it a Valentina.
That one's pretty tough. I will say the execution of the bomb one for Diego. Pretty intense. I don't like the way he's like picking at his skin.
Yep, that too.
Oh my god, it makes my skin.
Valentina's because of the body flopping.
The body flopping literally is the fucking cherry on top.
Because it's like out of focus behind Cecilia, but it's really funny.
And it's like
yeah,
it just falls like crazy.
Now, if
I'm in one of them,
what trap are you going in this?
If movie? I'm going, okay, is the first one counting?
Oh
okay,
yeah, me too.
Fuck it, I'm gonna start getting real good with my left hand.
Yeah, yep.
Because I'm gonna just go all the way. Yep. Fuck it.
That's the only trap that I'm like, yeah, this whole movie. That's the one I'll consider.
Because okay, what else? Like okay, not the one that gets hit.
Honestly, I might also do that.
The waterboarding. How the fuck? Okay.
Well, the waterboarding is you can't make the other. You have to be stronger than the other person.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, how was Cecilia supposed to survive that one?
I think it was supposed to be for Parker. Like he knew that was coming.
That Parker was gonna come, but then it was like you have to sacrifice one or the other. Okay, I see.
That's why I would do that one, but you just have to be stronger than the other person, so they can't pull the lever.
Yeah. Because damn.
Yeah, and you don't know.
And they put that's been like situations.
At least with the other one, and John Kramer, if you listen, I'm not saying I want to do this, but at least with the other one,
he's dead.
The other one, I don't. I'll just break the fingers real fast.
Yeah,
it should go by quickly. I would feel it, but
okay, but technically, that one didn't happen.
But it's still a trap.
Yeah, but it didn't happen because that man put the shit back because he knew. He looked at the man and was like, "Oh shit."
But it's in the movie.
Okay. So that one, I'll definitely do that one, and if not,
then the waterboarding.
God damn.
I gotta practice my muscles because the rest was just so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I'm not. No,
I was gonna think maybe the one that Gabriela won.
Maybe that one, but it's just I'm not good with pain.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch when it comes to pain. I know me.
That's true. I do know you.
I don't know if the adrenaline will be running and my survival skills will kick in.
Which I don't know which ones.
Right.
Oh damn, yeah. That one's definitely the better one. Brain surgery?
No, I wouldn't be able to.
That one surprises me because I'm like, you're fucked.
I feel like I would just go numb if I don't know. I just no.
Yeah, and then you have to go through your skull too.
Yeah, and then the leg cutting. I got thick thighs too, baby.
Yeah, me too, baby. I can't.
Not going through.
No.
So bloodboarding it is.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh no, Amanda, don't take advantage of me.
No.
Oh, John Kramer, don't make me.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if the pig can sneak up on me. We'll see.
I mean, if it's Amanda. She's pretty crazy, so she's on. You can't predict her.
But the thing is that they always inject you with something and make you fall asleep. So I don't know if I'll be able.
But if it's Hoffman's like a big dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Hoffman's like a football player.
I'm not gonna be able to take him.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I think that would be my trap.
We're back in the U.S.
Oh my God, we're in the U.S.
We're back in Mexico.
Alrighty, so we do have a comment from last episode.
Oh yeah, and from YouTube.
Yeah, it was Joseph White, 1510.
Hello, Joseph White, 1510.
It says, "Love these guys."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. We love you.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have one from Spotify. So if you are in Spotify, you can. Whoa, that was me. You can leave a comment.
Oh, you're at the YouTube one.
Yeah, I got the YouTube one.
Guys, come on, leave comments on the Spotifys and on the Apples.
Yeah, and Apple, I don't think you can leave a comment, but you can leave a review.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
And how much should they give?
They have to be 5 stars. If any less, I'm not.
Yep.
Unless it's a really funny 1-star, but don't do that.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But we're not doing the roulette of horror this week, right?
No, because a fucking movie that's 30, 40 years in the making is coming out next week. And I never thought this movie was gonna happen.
No, nobody thought.
No. But make sure you don't say his name 3 times because we're gonna go see Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton. Oh, sorry.
Beetlejuice.
Batman.
So with a B.
Oh, we are watching Beetlejuice.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the second movie. The third one, we're fucked.
Oh yeah.
But we're watching that in theaters, so you guys haven't watched it, go support it out in theaters. It seems fantastic. I am excited for it.
I can't wait.
We got two mommies in that movie.
Yep.
So
it's one of my favorite movies as a kid. The first one, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm very nervous.
I'm nervous. Have there been reviews out for it? Yeah, I haven't seen any reviews.
Oh, for the new one.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we reviewed the first one.
Oh yeah. I know we did. But I'm excited. And then also next week there's gonna be a bonus episode.
It's at 78 so far with the critics.
That's not that bad.
No,
that's not. That's pretty good actually.
It's also, I get it. There's a lot of that claymation stuff, and I get people don't like that.
People have horrible taste. But next week we do have a bonus episode.
Yeah,
because it is Friday the 13th, baby.
Yeah. And we're finally on Jason Lives, which Gas Queen. I'm excited.
I'm excited for that. So, so that'll be released on Friday.
And in December, another one.
Oh shit, you're right. Damn, 2 movies in 1 year.
I'm happy. Finally getting through them.
No, three, right?
2.
Didn't we cover 5 this year?
No, that was last year.
Was last year? Oh my god. Time's moving too fast.
It was October, November of last year, because I remember we did all the slashers in 1 month just to keep it in theme.
Gotcha.
Which I might do this month again, because we're on Nightmare 5.
Yep.
Halloween 5, even though we've done the new ones, but they were coming out all at the same time. So,
and then Jason 6.
Jason 6. Seed of Chucky's anniversary is this year, the 20th.
Oh.
In November. And who's the other one? Scream. We're done with Scream.
Yeah, we're done with Scream. That's it. Texas Chainsaw.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're on Matthew McConaughey, the 4th one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I want to watch that. But there you go. So that'll be released on Friday the 13th. So be ready for that one, guys. And that's pretty much it.
And remember,
stay spooky, stay sexy, and enjoy your life. Appreciate it.
Make your choice.
Live or die.
See you in your dreams.
Mwah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I love you.